Blah. Oh my gosh, chat work today. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Uh, I didn't expect it to work. I was expecting chat to be dead on the side of the screen, but muy bien. ¿Y tú? Ah, ma. Aquí. I don't know. Así. I'm not sure. All right. So here we have Wordle. Why do we have Wordle up today, Vintro? Vintro Shade. Because I'm going to teach you. Because I've been addicted to Wordle for like a month. That's a long time to be addicted to something. So let's ignore the side of the screen because I could not find a good ad blocker. But so I'm going to teach you my tips and my tricks, and they don't always work. There's a good amount of times they don't work. But first you obviously want to go for vowels. That's just true of finding any word. Hello. It's true of finding any word. As the average English word will have a vowel in it, but sometimes it has Y. Sometimes it just has Y. So I have a couple first words I do. I will do adieu, and that has 3 vowels. I'll do guide, and that has 3 vowels. Or if you're going for the most common vowels, something like broad, O and A are very common in words. Even if it has another vowel, you'll find that a lot of words contain an O or an A or an I. So I've been obsessed with the word guide recently. We're going to use the word guide. It has 1 vowel in it. Now, usually what I'll do is I'll try another word featuring another of the vowels that wasn't used. So in this one, O and A, right? To see if I can find a second vowel, because a lot of words will have 2 vowels, especially if it's more than like 3 or 4 letters. So that's what we look for. Now at the bottom of the screen you can see the letters I used. I got a lot of comments from you guys basically saying I thought we couldn't use the same letters once they were grayed out. I thought I had 1 letter usage, and I was like, oh my goodness. You can use grayed out letters. Nothing stops you. It's just that they don't really do anything for you because you've already, those letters are not in the word, right? You've already explored those letters. Usually I will pivot again to try to find more letters that don't exist in a word, or more letters that do exist or don't. It don't matter. Usually using the vowel that I found to try to find the placement. So let me think. Lump. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, that happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. So, we gotta queue up another one just to show you how the method works. When you think like that. I'm so sorry. That was so funny. This time we'll go from a Q. Okay, we got 1 vowel from that, and the ones that we're missing are O and obviously Y. So let me think. I want to find a word with both of those. Usually E. In this case, it's not at the end of the word, which is after E, towards the end of the word, there's only a couple of letters that it normally ends in. So words will end in EL or EN or ET. But we already, or ED, but it doesn't, we don't have like D available anymore. We don't have ED. Getting all green does mean you won, yes. And ES, obviously. So that narrows it down a little bit. You're like, Vynn, that's still a lot of options. But when you remember that it has to go at the end of the word, it doesn't seem so bad, right? Oh, or ER. So sometimes I get forgetful of words. how do you say when I'm looking at it? It's just like, it's like, where this is the word. I don't see any words here. Um oh, forte. And so now we have another letter, right? It doesn't have to always be in the perfect position. Just knowing the position is fine for me. I need to find out what that middle letter is. Usually I'll try it like being O-R-T, or let's see, in this case, R is out, so O-R-T-N. And then I'll see if a word could fit there. There is no O. There is no O. And there's not an E in that word either. So for example, difficult again. AT. I would like to say that I'm not an alien, you know, I'm confirming that I'm not an alien. Usually I will avoid letters I've already used. Unless it's a vowel. Just because sometimes it's hard to get words without vowels. So I guess I don't think ES counts as a word. It doesn't. So I'll float around a couple of letters and see if I could get some sort of conclusion here. For this one, I believe it's going to be OTE, but that could be wrong. It could start with T. So I will put a T there and see if I can get a word. I'm having some trouble thinking of a word. Torn? No. Torn is spelled with like that. Okay. If you cannot think of a word, it's fine. I just go back to the method of getting a whole different word with a bunch of letters that have nothing to do with the letters I already know. So, let me think. The letters that I want to try are N and S. As well as I want to try to find out where T is. So here I'll put notes. OTE is confirmed. No S, no N. So that would mean that there's probably an L. Hotel. No. So it does use T twice. Not a fan of doing that. This isn't the daily one. This is the... This is just a random one. Like, it just generates new words as soon as you win. Let's see. Here is where I will normally be stomped. I'm not going to try another word because, as you can see, I have 2 words left. But instead, I'll usually just shamelessly sit there and try as many letters that I can think of that might make a word. Granted, I don't know what word this could be because, let's see, if it ends in TE, Y, maybe? Trivago. Think I got it. You do? What word do you have? It's a possibility I don't know the word. Though usually Wordle will pick words that you do know and then make you feel stupid for, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I could have tried votes. I don't want to do that because I'm looking for 2 letters though. Votes with a C. Totem? Oh, you are right. Totem is a word. I forget. But look at that. It will never be plural. You're right. You're right. All right. I was right. Oh, I didn't see you up there. My fault. I just entirely missed gang message. So we'll do the method again. Adieu. You know what? I kind of want to try the word bread for funsies. The ego's in the middle. Nice. Hate that. I hate that. So now we need to find another letter. Because just going off of E being in the middle is very difficult. Though I will still try some other just now I beg your pardon. I don't think dash is a word. I don't think this is a word either. I don't have a lot of ideas. If it ends in S, it'll usually end in double S or SH. Could be ending in ST. No, obviously not. It didn't end in T. Yeah, at this point is normally when I start guessing. Because I'm like, there's not a lot of word options I can think of for this. The hell? And all of those are in the right place, meaning that the T has to be at the beginning. But if it ends in S, ST, SH, and that's about it. At this point, I really will just start trying random letters. Because I don't fucking know. These? You so right. Forgot the word. I forgot about these. I stay forgetting. Listen, I said I'd share tips with you. I didn't say that I had the best tips in the world. Okay. So, if it's down to one letter, valid. Just start guessing that many left. See? It's a very valid strategy. It's a very valid strategy. I don't suggest using double letters unless you absolutely have to, as they tend to be pretty confusing. So, like, I would dissuade against trying to guess a word like geese. You've wasted a whole turn on E's, basically. It genuinely is better to guess a different letter every time you do it. Oh, this word has literally as many vowels as it's likely to happen. It's likely to have. Second letter is U. I'm willing to say that it's probably going to be UDI something. Or DU and then something I. I thought it was a scoreboard. That's so cute. Did you guys not play Wordle as a kid? Y'all weren't on the daily papers like me. My family used to get the paper delivered and then they would let me read the funnies and then they would let me attempt Wordle and the crossword. Unfortunately, I was always bad at the crossword because I sure will forget words. But I was always pretty good at Wordle. Like, fairly decent. I very rarely miss words when I'm playing Wordle. But if the goal is to get as few as possible, which it kind of is, I'm pretty bad at that. I played Guess the States as a kid. Probably explains my interest now. I couldn't guess the states if you wanted me to. Hold on. I'm gonna prove my point. click on West Virginia. We starting off embarrassing, right? Pretty sure it's this one. That's North Carolina. That's Virginia. Maine. One of these is Massachusetts and the other is Vermont. I think that's New Mexico. And then that's Nevada, Arizona, Colorado. You I fucking do not know which one is Ohio gang at all. That's not like... Wait. Oh, it's over there. My fault. Those are the islands. I think it's this one. That's Wisconsin. Then it's that one. I have no idea. Oh, I got lucky. One of these is the Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota. That is not correct. South Carolina. Probably right next to that one. Didn't I already click that? Oh, that is not Kansas game. New Hampshire. I had to stop and think about that. Fucking, I don't know. That's just me. I have no idea where the fuck Missouri is. I am scared. I am going to get kidnapped to a state and not know where the fuck I am. That's gonna happen. Oh wait, where? Oh, I don't know, gang. That's Kentucky. That's Tennessee. That's Illinois. I have no idea. Wait. I have no idea where the fuck Pennsylvania is. What the hell? Oh, why? Connecticut. I accidentally clicked on it like 100 times. Right next to Rhode Island. I actually wanted to go to Alaska at one point. That's New Mexico. Why? I don't know where the fuck Wyoming is. I don't know where the fuck Iowa is. Over here, right? Definitely not. Is that where Montana's been this whole time? I thought it was near Tennessee. I knew where New Mexico was and still clicked the wrong state. Idaho, more like, I don't know. I don't know. New Hampshire. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait, what is that? Can someone please? Any reason for Alaska? I heard there was bears there. I like bears. Fuck it, I'm not trying to click on you. That was not the right state. So, as you can see, I cannot. Long Island, Vynn. I thought Long Island was attached. Not to get by in daily life. No, specifically, I don't give a fuck. I specifically choose not to know state by state geography. That is a choice. In fact, I choose to not know other countries' geography too. At this point, it's a willing decision. I could learn, but I like to be surprised. I like to, I like to be surprised. Over half at least. It's better than most people. It's crazy. 55 is a start. No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to know. Half those states I'm not going to. I'm not stepping. Y'all think I'm gonna step foot in a Dakota? Maybe Dakota Fanning's house, but never a state of Dakota. Ugh. I knew all the states I wanted to go to. There's a bunch of places I'm not stepping foot in, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. I don't know if durian counts. Durian? I think I'm thinking about it. Vynn, when she arrives in New Hampshire. If there are trees there, I will be fine. Where would you want to take a vacation at? Of course, everybody's favorite destination. Hawaii. What do you mean? Have you seen the beautiful photos of Hawaii? Do you know me? I love trees. I love mountains. I'm the kind of person that they would convince to go to the Philippines. I love it. Shit. My friend is like, it's raining half the year. I'm like, praise be. You would catch me in Forks, Washington. I love trees. I love the rain. I love tropical weather as well. I'm Floridian. I'd go on a vacation back to my home state of Florida. I don't know. Okay, so D is not first, but we do know it's you are purity. Let's try purity. Too many letters. Would love to go back. Me too. It's kind of like, I don't know. Truly, when I lived there, everybody wanted to leave there. But now that I live in another state, I kind of liked living in Florida. It was nice. Oh, and visiting Maryland was nice too. Bet you didn't see that one coming. I went for a family reunion because my uncle lives up there with his wife and children. It was nice. A lot of people. Maryland jump scare go Ravens. I don't know that much about the state. I only know that my family was like, hey, pack your bags, we're going somewhere. I was like, guess I'm going somewhere. I don't know. I miss sitting on the patio by the pool when it rained. It was nice, and listening to the rainfall, and then I would still be on my phone. I'd be reading a book. Sometimes I'd be sitting there with my auntie. She would be like also on her phone, or sometimes she would just be chilling. And my cousins would be in the pool, or my family, we would sit outside on summer nights and play card games like spades. Actually never been down deep south. Well, I'll be damned. We got a real northern boy here. So you don't know nothing about the South. Let me tell you where I'm from. We call men like you fresh meat. Howdy. It gives you the most fucking country ass laugh. I only want to go to the South so I can go to the Waffle House. Man, I done lived in the South my whole life. I ain't never been inside a Waffle House. Then it's like, I'd rather face the Florida man I know than the Dakota man I know. Florida men mind their own business. Them crackheads be minding. Say what you want. Crackheads be minding their own business here. Apparently up north, them crackheads be kind of like, give me money. They not sticking you up or nothing, but they just feel entitled to your cash. And I'm just like, I ain't never seen a crackhead like that. The crackheads here are polite. I like once bought a couple of snacks and walked out, and there was like a homeless man on the side of the road, and he was clearly like tweaking a bit. But I was like, I gave him some food because I was like, I don't have any cash on me, but I just bought these, and I don't want you to starve. And he was so polite, thankful. Apparently, them crackheads up there would fight me to make me go get them a hot sandwich. What the fuck? But Cracker Barrel though, it's alright. I've actually filmed a Waffle House financial video. Was in Texas for training for a year. I don't want to go to Texas. Well, actually, that's a lie because I have a friend who said something about like a Buc-ee's, and I kind of want to go to a Buc-ee's, but I don't. Other than that, I don't want to go to Texas. When I was a kid, my sister got like bed bugs in Texas and then brought them back home, and it took like months to get them out the house. So I don't have a favorable opinion of Texas. The Cracker Barrel fall off gotta be studied. I'm pretty sure there's at least 10 YouTube videos about it at any given time, actually. It's definitely gonna be like R-I, and then I guess I'm probably gonna say C, R-I-C. So D-U-R-I-C. No. Oh, wait, no. It's U-R-I-D. Putrid. There's no T. But that leaves us with not a lot of options. So it's not lucid. Oh, wait. But it is lurid. I don't know what that word is. I don't know what that word means. Almost a bigger fall off than Pizza Hut. First of all, Don't You Slander my go to Pizza Hut, okay? Second of all, I'm wrong because my goat is actually Little Caesars, so slander Pizza Hut all you want. There's only one Bussies in my entire state. There's Bussies in other states? Lyric would have got me. I didn't know that word. Me either. Nasty bed bugs. Exactly. Actually, when I was a kid, I had a vendetta against the state of Texas because of those fucking bed bugs. My childhood hatred of the state of Texas could have been studied on how to be the biggest hater. Hi, Vynn. Hello. Okay, let's see. So we know that those letters are in the words. Let's do pricey. Nice. Rick. Uric acid. No, generally I think it ends in like uric. Well, it could start with a C. Cries. It starts with a C. I don't think, yeah, there's not enough letters for circle. Also, there needs to be a U. Circus. Circus is not spelled like that. Cider. We can try. No. But thank you, because that means that U is probably the second letter. And then R could be the third letter. I don't know. I'm gonna start adding or testing letters that we haven't tried before. Keurig. Well, I guess R could be the last letter. Like this. Erk. People think they're too good for Little Caesars. Fuck that they have always been there. I have a bias towards Little Caesar because they're the only place that serves me my hot and ready pretzels crust pizza. And no matter what you say, I don't want to hear no pretzel crust pizza slander. The word has an I in it. I would do cured, like IED, but you can't. So, I personally will not stand for this Little Caesar slander. Little Caesar has always been my choice. Besides Domino's. I do also love Domino's, but I think I'm more in love with their lava cakes, which I actually just kind of put in my mouth as a whole cake and then bite into it like a fucking gusher. But I've always been a little strange, if you know what I'm saying. I want you fine for me. I want you Little Sleazers. Hell no. How dare you? And see, when I put my foot on your throat, I don't want to hear no complaints, okay? You did it to yourself. I don't know, Curio. Son of a bitch! Oh my gosh! Rage bait, rage bait, rage bait, rage bait. Oh, it's me. Hello, me. Stop that. The fuck is Curio? That's a word. It is a word. Yes, it is. Okay. So we'll move on to the next topic in a minute, but I'm gonna do one more Wordle because that would piss me off. That would piss me off in a way that I've never been pissed off before. Adieu. Point. Joint. No, I'm kidding. Wordle addict. I do love Wordle. I spend a large percent of my time playing Wordle when I'm free. That and then like Tetris. I still miss the brisket pizza. From where in the fucking South do you live that you're selling brisket pizza? That's gotta be a regional meal. That's the kind of gluttony that they talk about in the Bible. Like, what the hell? What the hell? I love my... Yeah, I shouldn't have expected that from you. You be eating your 3-meat pizza with bacon, bacon, and more bacon. I don't want to hear it. Actually. You're so skinny for somebody who be packing down the meat like you're fucking Arby's, bro. I wish I was good at Tetris. I am bad at Tetris, and yet I play it every time. Only to tell myself again that I am bad at Tetris. Ringo is not a word. But I still haven't used all the letters for rings, so I'll probably do that. G-I... N-G-R? G-E-R. Oh. It's not an N. There's not an N in the word, so... Gluttony. I once had a burger where they used donuts as the buns. The kind of greed that's in the Bible. Why do you hate me? I don't. I love you. I love you so much. Every time you talk to me, I'm like scared. Scare roused. You amaze me, mainly. Meat Lovers is goated. Meat Lovers pizza is goated. Bro's not eating Meat Lovers pizza. Bro's ideal pizza is not Meat Lovers. No, keep the Minesweeper away from me. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. No more Minesweeper. I can't play Minesweeper. Leave me alone. I play Tetris on the gray brick, green, and black display, original Game Boy. I just play Tetris. Buzz, my best friend. Falcon is playing on that original hardware. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. I can't think of any word that's appropriate for me to say on stream for this. And I feel like that's a reflection of who I am as a person, which is a bad person. I'm a bad person. I'm so sorry. Pick another Oshi. This one's got bad brain syndrome. Let's do Goofy. I hate that. Okay, well, O is not the third letter. Oh, it only registered one of the O's as valid. Groin. Rage bait. Going. There has to be an R in it. There has to be an R in it. Grimoire. No. That's too many letters. And I is the second letter. And G is not the first letter. So G is probably the last letter. I is the second letter, so I. And then, you know, I don't want to anymore. Let me throw the match real quick. What was the word? Vigor. The word was vigor. Definitely ran through some words that might sound like that. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic of today's stream. The next topic, Vynn, what do you mean? Yes, I wanted to do different things for this stream, please. Don't you guys know that I have no ability to focus at any given time? Ended on a loss. I did. To be fair, I threw that one, so it's not really a loss for me, but I can understand why you would perceive it as such. Okay, so on the grounds of new mascots, here's the one that I've come up with earlier. Right? Here's the one that I came up with earlier. I think it's cute. I don't hate it. But the problem is that if you know me, you'll know that there's one slight problem with this. I hate rats. I hate rats with a passion. I hate rats like there are people in the world who hate their own children. If I personally ever see a rat in my house, I would whip up some Machiavellian level. I would solely Kevin McCartney. I don't think that's his last name. Home Alone style. Torture that rat. I have no empathy. I don't like them. I am a hater of rats. Rats exist and I hate them. Hence why I will never be stepping foot in New York. Yes, sir. Not the city of the rats. McAllister. I knew it was mixed something. Right. So, where's the problem coming in now? I don't know if the Vinsomniacs should be a rat. I would have to draw myself with you, and every time I will get the, even though this rat is kind of cute, I didn't even like Jerry from Tom and Jerry, bro. Don't do DC. Either the subway rats are smaller than the New York City's, but still way too big. Rats on the ground and rat in the air. Rats in my saw level torture chamber. That's what I mean. I'm a rat hater. I'm a rat anti. People are like, look at my cute pet rat. And I'm like, oh, look at your cute pet disease carrying disgusting creature. Thanks for showing me. Cute. Of course, I'm very supportive of people who like rats, but I don't. So you see the problem here. So now we have to come up with some ideas, because I love the idea of you guys being addicted to caffeine. And I love the idea of you living in the asylum as well. But the problem here is that if you are any sort of rodent animal, because Ventral Shade hates rodents. Ventral Shade, it's top of the list. I hate rodents. I'm gonna tweak out every time you see me. I'm gonna be like twitching. You're like, then what's wrong? And I'm like, the rats, the rats. I don't like rats. I'm not a rat person. I love you guys. Don't love rats. No, not Jer. Man, I was rooting for Tom throughout that whole series. I was like, Tom, please. Tom, get rid of him. Even guinea pigs, I especially dislike guinea pigs. I especially dislike guinea pigs. I dislike rats. I dislike guinea pigs on another level of guinea pig hating. Do you have a favorite animal to use as a base? Every animal that's not a rodent. A caffeine bear? What is a bear doing in a mental hospital? How did you get in here? So nothing rodent based. Yeah, I dislike rodents. I don't like chinchillas. I don't like mice, which are not that different from rats. I don't even like bunnies. I do like the imagery of bunnies, though. I'm fine with drawings of. I hate real life bunnies. People are like, look at my pet bunny. I'm like, look at your pet menace to society. No, thank you. I don't mind like guinea pig. Oh, owls. I do like owls. Owls are one of my favorite aviary birds. I like that they're stupid too. They're nocturnal. It's less about the nocturnalness of it and more about your soul has to possess an animal. So you guys should be possessing an animal, you know. Granted, this rat is pretty cute. Get a load of this little dumbass. No thoughts. Scoots away. I slowly just scoot. But yeah, I have to. What in the newstuber format am I doing? My friend used to spam the Owl House memes on me in middle school. Maybe I can make you guys a snake. You guys want to be snakes? I love snakes. But bunnies are good at breeding, and so am I. That doesn't make me like bunnies anymore. It's actually like a ghost tale. I don't know. You guys are kind of dead, you know? You know, it's ghost tale. Owl is great. Hummingbird would be funny because they're high energy. What is a hummingbird doing in a mental hospital? What about your squirrel VTuber? That's from my fictional agency. She wouldn't be played by me. She'd be played by somebody else. I'd have to go find somebody else to play her. I'd be like, anybody want to play a squirrel VTuber, right? Oh, hi. Wow, I saw you earlier today. What? You hate snakes? How could you say that to me? You guys could be a spider. That'd be cute. You hate snakes? Why do you hate snakes? Snakes are so cute. They're just little noodles. They don't even have arms and legs. You see a snake and they're like, bleh. That's how they smell. They smell you. They're like, bleh. Also, kind of like millipedes. You guys could be a millipede. Not a centipede though. Millipede specifically. I don't know why you guys hate the snakies. The snake boys. I'm a snake lover. So we're obviously a delusion of Vynn. That's where you're incorrect. In lore, you exist. Or at least you did. Before I killed you. Now you're a ghost. Or maybe not. I don't know, you know. Once you're possessed by a demon, you don't know the difference between ghosts and delusions, you know. Yeah, so I might be a little schizophrenic. What? Don't tell me you're judging me. No, for me on the millipede. Hey, cute animals. Snakes have a top 10 snoot. Finally, someone who gets it. Shut. No, I'm kidding. I think Dodo is so funny. Sounds accurate. Ghost snake sounds cool. Imagine the length. The length or the girth. You guys could be itsy bitty spiders that I squish with my chest. My very large. What about honey badger? Where would that? How would a honey bastard get into the hospital? If we're a ghost, can't we shapeshift? Sort of. You know, the lore is kind of morbid. I don't know if you want the answer to that. Because Chat Bear had his own lore, and you guys don't want the answer to that. Actually, Chat Bear was a set. There was also Chat Buddy. For Trill. But that wasn't a shape-shifting thing. You don't want the actual answer though. It's pretty disturbing. A legless lizard would be, I don't like legless lizards. I don't like them nor skinks. 07 Chat Bear. Yeah, I had to get rid of them, you know. Started to decay. The premise behind Chat Bear was really kind of fucked, but also very in line for me, and also came from like a 2016 manga I read, which was disturbing. Instead of telling you about Chat Bear and his morbid thing, I'll tell you about the manga that I read that led to the idea of Chat Bear, right? So basically, this manga featured a girl who was standing outside this guy's house near the trash, and this guy comes and he accidentally gets trash on her because he doesn't see her. So he takes her inside and he like lets her clean up. Oh, she gets trash on her stuffed animal, and she takes her inside and lets her clean up her stuffed animal, but it's described that the animal smells putrid and the water comes out weird color, and then she leaves, but from then on she thinks the guy is her big brother. And so she keeps showing at his house and up at his house and making him food, and he actually does have a little sister, and at some point she kidnaps her little sister and like brings him to this warehouse, and he has to like go confront her. And basically the thing behind it was that she had an abusive older brother, and so she killed him and stuffed his insides inside the stuffed animal that she carried with him, and projected the image of her older brother onto this guy who she was gonna kill and stuff inside a bear, I presume. All I gotta say is sailing the seven seas was wild back when I was a teenager. Oh. Suddenly Chat Bear is not so cute. Is he? What's this called? I don't know. It's probably something like Lolita. Because she had a very gothic Lolita aesthetic. Hold on. It was called Ibitsu. It's called Ibitsu. And you can see it in the background. It's called Ibitsu, and this is like, it caught my eye because the art style kind of looked like this. It reminds me of Shiki a little bit, but it had the creepiest art style. Ibitsu. really set the feeling of dread. I honestly thought she was going to be some sort of ghost or spirit, but she's not a ghost or spirit. She's just a batshit insane girl in Lolita cosplay. So that's what it was. It was heavy on the gore too, so you gotta be careful because young Vynn was really, she was something else. I've seen all kinds of freaks. It's ringing a bell in the back of my head. Me and Cradle of Monsters too. So we're like a gore bear. No. The gore is on the inside. You just are a stuffed animal with organs. Half your organs were dispersed between Chat Bear and Chat Bunny. You know, because Trill needed to have her own version of you. I can't read that at night. I remember I used to be reading this in the middle of class. I would just be like clicking through and I was like, oh, I know my teacher just was concerned. She never said anything to me. I think she thought I was gonna grow up to be a serial killer or something. In reality, I just did not care particularly. But yeah, that was EB2. And that was the original inspiration for Chat Bear. Damn, kind of romantic. I will not be taking that idea. I am going to probably have it so Chat Bear is eroding away and your soul transfers over. If you guys have a soul, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like a sentient voodoo doll could work for Chat. I feel like there's a VTuber who already has a sentient voodoo doll. I feel like that's an already taken premise. I'm gonna leave that there. Also, I don't think it fits the name Vinsomniacs very well. Originally, I was gonna just stick with the human design and have you guys just be the ghost guards that you're supposed to be. But I really want you to be in an animal body. Not for freak reasons, for cute reasons. Damn, you could be right. Many do. Yeah. Pretty cool lore though. Yeah. My lore is really dark. I had to, it's really hard to explain to people the lore because I don't necessarily fit it. I've shortened it down to mentally ill VTuber, but like I got a lobotomy in the 1950s that binded my soul with a demon soul that whispers in my ear to do terrible things all the time. The consequences of that lobotomy were mental instability that killed a whole hospital of people. I'm a fucking war criminal, brother. The government wants to speak to me. The FBI, they want me to open up. I've done lots of crimes. You guys were one of the people who died. Actually, it's your fault that I killed everybody. So really, true love prevails. True love prevails, you know? And then SWAT team just caves in the door. Honestly, there's probably not even a door anymore. Why isn't there a door? This hospital must have been really shit for everything to erode away in just 3 years. Right. Or is it just... I've written it out, but I was saving it for my 2.0. Because I do want to have a like slideshow of drawings for it. You're sheltering mentally ill baddies, are you not? The only baddie in this mental asylum is me. And you guys, obviously. There's nobody else here. All their souls are gone. All their souls are gone. Okay. Now, we're gonna take some more time to think about that. There was something else I wanted to do today that I've forgotten about. Right. I wanted to talk about doing another watch along, which I've gotten through part of it earlier, but I fell asleep and now I'm like, ugh, you know, because I just woke up. As well as playing games. Got any design for your 2.0? I have an actual design for my 2.0. It's still a rough sketch, and I'm probably gonna try to find an artist to properly convey the design itself. But I have a design for my 2.0. I also had a design for Trill 2.0 that I scrapped. I just haven't been able to think of another one since. Let's see. Why was that one on A4 paper or on grid paper? Okay. So let's go look through some of these designs. Oh, damn. I overwrote the. Okay. So here was the working design for Trill 2.0. Fitting that she's wearing a like nurse's shirt and then like a nurse's apron, and the hair forms a halo, and then she has one pigtail, and that was the original. That was the second design for Trill 2.0. But if you've been around for a while, you know that that was actually not the first design for Trill 2.0. The first design for Trill 2.0 looked like this, which was based off of Vynn 2.0. And you could see the corruption spreading up her hands. Her legs are mostly covered, and she was a little bit older. However, the reason that one didn't go through is because Trill 1.0's design was also not so, like, I guess, old looking. Let's see, Trill. I'm trying to find it for you guys. I'm sorry. I have like a lot of art in my thing. Includes a specific file type, image. I still don't have every single file for Trill, but it's okay. That's a picture of my fucking face. Holy hell. I know I'm too far back in the list. I was not expecting to see that. Ah, yeah, that was Vynn 2.0's design. Loosely, I think I fixed the tail. I think there was a different design for the tail. I think that was a mid-sketch thing. Yeah. That was a mid-sketch thing. I changed the entirety of the design. That was design 1. Design 2 sketch. The covered version and the uncovered version. Hello. What kind of character is Trill? Trill has their own streams. Trill has her own streams. That kind of character. I think I did a dual interview with her once. It was nothing but pure, absolute insanity. Trill was a different breed of absolute crazy. She was bonkers blonkers. Well, let's go to page 5. See if she would be around page 5. Oh, guess not. Maybe page 7. No, guess not. Let's do page 10. Nope, too far back. Let's go down. What? How did we jump from 2023 to 2025 like that? That's page 8. I don't have Trill's original files, so that's the difficult part. Because I literally do not have her. Oh. I did not want to see that. Oh, I do. I have her design. Alright, I found Trill's design. Holy, she's huge. Transform. Fit to screen. Ta-da! Trill. And then she also could close her mouth. So what's that? There's a lot more of her files. Oh, holy hell. Why is she so big? Ta-da!
Your emoto Chill who loves you, I chill you.
I had drew her myself. That's why. No actual artists or anything. True. Yeah, that was true. Tummy. She did have a tummy. Her design was loosely based off of my design as well. So if I shrink myself down by like a lot, you can see that I actually have Calico Cat slippers on. I've been wearing Calico Cat slippers this whole time, if you were wondering. I also have star stockings. They're just really pale. And so I brought over the star stockings as a star blanket. And instead of doing just one cat, I did a cat and a bunny for her. And then she has like proper bloomers and a shirt, but it's supposed to be reminiscent of my blue thing, my blue suit. So that was Trill's 1.0 design, and as you can see, it's really hard to translate over to a 2.0. She has a lot of like details. Giving off some no time to meet my daughters again. Oh, those are cow slippers. What? Don't insult me ever again. Don't insult me and my son ever again. Get a look at them. They're kitties. They're kitties. What cow has pointy ears? The kitties. Holy hell, I'm huge. Boop. Okay. So I gave Trill something reminiscent of that for hers. We're gonna make her bigger. And you can see she has a bunny and then she has a cat. Just in general, Trill is kind of inverted for me. So I like cats a lot. Trill likes bunnies a lot. I'm weird and strange. Trill's weirder and stranger. I keep myself covered. Trill walks around like a floozy. I never noticed the beauty marks. On me or on Trill? We both have beauty marks, yeah. I think they're cute. I like them a lot. I can't believe you guys are assaulting my cats like that. In fact, the worst part about assaulting my cats like that is actually it's based off my real life cat. I can't believe you're bullying my cat. She's not even alive anymore. You're bullying a dead cat, guys. You're terrible people. Let's see. Can I find a picture of my cat if I went looking? I have a picture of my neighbor's cat. Oh. I have a picture of my cat that this is the slippers are not based off of. Hold on. It's a really funny photo. Let me make sure that it's not like gonna dox me or nothing. Alright. He's also passed on. He's gone. I love my boy. Unfortunately, this means nothing. But actually, it's fine. Sorry, you're looking at a ceiling. Order, transform. Hipstream. Look at him! Look at him! Daddy said unblock. Unblock Daddy right now before I get angry. The void, indeed. 07 to the cats. Okay, so 2 of them are just rehomed, and then 2 of them have passed on. They were from the same litter and have both had tummy issues. Well, all 3 of them. 3 of the 4 were from the same litter and all had stomach issues, but only one of them survived those tummy issues. Anyways, there was my cat. Ugh. Unbrought my kitty, obviously. You're making Daddy angry. Actually, that's not my ceiling. I don't know whose ceiling that is. I just edited him into a photo of a ceiling, a dark ceiling. Let's see now. Can I find a picture of the cat that I made the thing off of? Probably not. I didn't send a lot of pictures of my cat over Discord.
Oh, there are my other kitties.
There's my friend's kitties. They're my favorite pictures of my kitties. That's my face again. I wish that would stop happening. I'm gonna try zooming in so you just see her. But it's okay if you see both of them, because this is a very scuffed photo of one gone cat and one still alive but rehomed cat. I think I have to save it. Save.
Kitties.
Okay. Let's show you kitties. This is a cropped photo, that's why it's like not as good, you know? But there's my cat. Every time I take a picture of myself, I look like somebody's middle-aged mom who's surprised that there's a camera in her face. I don't know why. Just having cameras on me make me... I'm not photogenic, I'd say. Okay, there's my titties. We had Monday and we had Marceline, and Marceline is dearly departed. So bye to her. But yeah. She was cute. She was cute. She was also demonic sounding. For some reason, I think being like having the tummy issues made her vocal cords fry up a little bit. So when she got old enough to start like meowing regularly, she always sounded like it's very, very scary. She scared the host, actually.
Yes, but I did love her. She was my cutest of the kitties. Yes, she was. She was so cute. She was a baby.
She was the least friendly of all my babies, actually. She did not like people very much. All the rest of them loved people, though. Granted, I think she was semi-feral because her mom was kind of also semi-feral, but none of the other ones had the same level of aggression as her. Sorry, thinking about my cats now. Alright, that's enough talking about my old kitties. Now you've seen at least all of my cats once. I don't have any more. They all had stupid names, to be fair. Right. Wait! You guys sent me more animal pictures! Yay! Okay. What the hell? No, I'm not trying to report this for hurtful. The only thing that's hurt is my feelings because I didn't open it earlier. Okay. Let's look at these animals real quick. I'm so sorry. Why do you own a farm? Whoever you are, why do you own a farm? There better not be any rabbit pictures in this. I want to be happy, please. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to show them to you guys. I'm looking at the animals you guys sent me privately. Oh, the link is dead. Boo. I guess no animals for me. Maybe I did it wrong. Yeah, I did do it wrong. I love it. I love it.
So cute. It's so cute. It's just a little baby. It's just a little baby. Oh my goodness. So cute.
I want goats. I want goats so bad. Adorable. I called my cat Sun a lot. So he thought his name was Sun sometimes. I'd be like, Sun, what are you doing? And he'd be like, Mom. And I'd be like, Sun, come here. He'd be like, Sun. Why do you guys worry about what it looks like in the background when I'm looking at your animals? Do love some lush greenery, but actually I love gloomy weather. Like, I don't like summer or spring that much, which I think is kind of ironic because I was born in spring, but I just hate it so bad. All I can think about is allergies and pollen and how bright the sun is. I hate a bright sun. I really do. I love gloomy, overcast days, and that's why I'm moving to Forks, Washington. No, I'm kidding. I can't believe you bully your cat by calling him Fat Boy. Can't believe that. That's me looking down because I know for a fact I used to call my cat Fat Man. Fat Man. I bullied my cat for being fat a lot. It wasn't even his fault. He was part Maine Coon. It wasn't even fat. He was just a really big cat. Oh, he's so bad. I say as I lift him up and he meows. Be furious with the pollen. I don't want to think about the pollen, please. All the pollen, no. Don't make me think about it. Torturing me with pollen. They don't have allergies and they're torturing people. They're torturing people with allergies. Right. So, I don't know if you guys would want to do like another creepypasta or like what, because what happened to chat? Nande? Oh. I don't know if you guys would want to do like another like creepypasta or what. The thing is that because I used to host more watch-alongs, late summer, early fall is the best. Yeah. Not for my allergies. Winter's the best, but yeah. Woe be upon ye, allergy season. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Unless it's the months March through May. But yeah, I don't know. So last time we watched a creepypasta, and then I felt bad because creepypastas don't really have visuals in the same way that ASMR don't have visuals. They just have sounds, which meant that you guys were looking at a whole lot of nothing for like 6 hours. But you know, that's kind of how the creepypastas be working, you know. But then also, I would feel bad if I couldn't show you the filth that I like to watch. Like, if we can't watch My Husband's Baby Daddy Tried to Kill Me 3, he put me out at sea, then I don't know. I don't know. You're not getting the full Double Jeopardy, for example. Oh, Double Jeopardy would be so fun. That's a movie. It would be like, I love watching trash bad movies and I love watching horror, and those are notoriously hard to like set up a watch site for, because most watch sites require what you to be watching to be like PG, right? But I mainly watch stuff that's at least PG-13. I'm at least cool enough to watch PG-13 movies at 12 years old. No, I'm kidding. YouTube.com. I am a grown woman. My age is 23. I'd be down for more creepypasta. It's great for me when I'm driving and listening, but I don't want to be selfish because that's just me. Well, it's not selfish to put into consideration what kind of viewing experience would be enjoyable for you. I was fine with creepypastas. It was a good time. Okay. Good night, Insomniacs. Good night. Oh, I'm going to bed now. Have a great night. I just saw you. I'm so sorry. Good night. Rest well. I'll give you some kisses. But yeah, so I'm not sure what we would want to watch, because I can't believe you're saying that to me. Leaving me. I can't believe this. Cruel. Good night to you too. No kisses for you. You couldn't even wait 5 minutes. Terrible. I cannot forgive you. I'll accept your kiss. I still won't forgive you. I'm just gonna be salty. Like, I just watch the most strange things for fun. Like, if I were to go look at my YouTube movie recommendations right now. Hold on. If I were to go look at my YouTube movie recommendations right now. Let's go look. I said, let's go look, not let's go. YouTube hates me. YouTube.com personally antis me specifically. Ventral Shade Channel. Okay. The first thing that it suggests to me is Happy Death Day. Then it suggests to me some good movies. Then it suggests to me the Ghost Stories English dub, first season. I miss this funny little request. Touch me. His reprimands touch me harder. Forgive me, Shirotappi. I now know that it was wrong to bring you back. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black. I think about that all the time. Yeah, it's not PG-13 though. Neither is Ghost Stories, I think. Okay. What else does it think that I should be watching in my four Paprika? It thinks that I want to be watching Paprika. I didn't want to watch Paprika the first time I watched Paprika. Unsuggest that to me right now. You offended me. It thinks I want to watch Hairspray. I don't know why. It knows I want to watch Scary Movie. I love watching Scary Movie. I actually do love How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That's PG-13 though. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I don't want to see that again. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see that again. Just a bunch of stuff. Oh, I do want to see Coneheads. I do want to see Coneheads. Dark Shadows. I love Dark Shadows. These are the good movies that it thinks I want to see, by the way. This is not the trash movies that I normally watch. Like Teen Pregnancy. Cult. Teen Pregnancy Cult, the movie. Safe House. Final Destination 2. The fuck I want to watch Final Destination 2 for? Love and Monsters. I never want to see the Phantom of the Opera, actually. That's never been an idea in my name or in my heart. I've never wanted to see that. Ooh, DC Universe, Batman and Harley Quinn. I do want to see that. I want to see that real good. Now, what the fuck is it suggesting me Bebe's Kids for? Alright. Oh, and Sleepy Hollow. I do actually want to see that one. Okay. Now let's go to some of the trash that it thinks I want to see. Because that's what's important here. Can we please watch Sharknado if we're looking for fun bad? I don't like Sharknado, ironically. Does that make me bad? Does that make me bad? I don't care much for Sharknado. Never mind, I know what we're watching. I know what we're watching, chat. We're watching H2O, Just Add Water. I've got a special power that I'm not afraid to use. Come on, this is my adventure. This is my fantasy. It's all about living in the ocean, being wild and free. 'Cause I'm not ordinary girl. Yup. You're watching a King Mermaid show with me. Yup. I know the song off the top of my heart. You don't understand how obsessed, how fascinated, how deeply ingrained in my heart and soul H2O, Just Add Water is, and its subsequent sequel that is kind of a prequel, that is kind of unrelated, Make Up Mermaids. Do I look like a person who's playing about subjecting you to my favorite mermaid TV show? No, you guys will love it. You guys will love it. I just know you will. You will love this preteen girl TV show because the drama. At some point, listen, I'll give you a spoiler just because it like I feel like you guys are going to lose your mind. At some point, so all the main girls get their powers by falling into a magic moon pool, and they're not true mermaids. At some point, a daughter of a true mermaid comes in, and she's obsessed with the kind of dorky boyfriend of one of the three main girls. And to get to him, she just turns into a villain. I mean, she is right. I love it. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be great. Like the drama. The drama. The amount of times they almost get exposed. At one point, a scientist finds their scales and it's like, where did you get this? And then she tries to seduce a teenage boy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I promise. I promise. It's so good. It's peak cinema. I've been forced to watch the whole show from beginning to end, and you loved it. And you loved it. Like Zoe 101, but mermaids. I never watched Zoe 101. Keep complaining and I'll make all of you watch Wow Wow Wubsy with me. Let me hear one complaint and we're all watching Wow Wow Wubsy. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. Don't play with me. You put me through worse. It was alright. It was good. You loved it. Wait, that's kind of like shit. I cannot believe you guys would rather watch Wow Wow Whoopsie. That is insane work from you guys. That is. That was my issue. Wow Wow what? Oh no. The youth don't know. The youth don't know. Y'all are so young. Wow Wow Whoopsie. Hold on. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. Put a sock in it. Put a cork in it. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I used to play the Nickelodeon, the Nick Jr. website for the game from Wow Wow Wubsy. Wubsy's Adventure. Ta-da. Yes, we're in bright mode. This isn't my actual browser. That's why. Ta-da. Okay. So this is Wow Wow Wubsy, and this is Wow Wow Wubsy's friends, and they live in this weird geometric world. And Wubsy's this like weird cat thing that likes to like boing on his tail, and he has to learn life lessons. Also, he has no parents, so he's probably an adult, but we're not sure that he is. I guess not, because he grows up here. And he has this cat friend, or this thing friend, dog friend, I guess, who's a mechanic, and she was my favorite character. Right, so the youth, y'all are young. Kibber the dog. I've never heard of that. I'm so sorry. Oh, I remember this. ... What's the dot? The Boondocks is on there? I just found out that this is not a drill. I might get prime time just because the Boondocks is on YouTube. I don't know if they censored it though. That's the problem. I came looking for mans, but now I like you and I want you, and we can do this the easy way. Oh, oh wait, no, I forgot. I know who you are, Chris Handsome, but I call you Chris Handsome. Hi, Pookie. Hello. You joined at a great moment. We're talking about the stuff that I would like to do for a watch along, and I'm suggesting them. I'm trying to convince them that they would be better off watching H2O. Yeah, H2O Just Add Water, as opposed to watching Wow Wow Wubsy. I just don't know why they're opposed to this teenage girl mermaid show. I don't know why they hate the idea of being forced to watch this teenage girl mermaid show. I mean, I subjected at least one of them to Blaze y los Monstermaciones, the Spanish version, not the English version. It's Blaze y los Monstermaciones. I remember H2O. It was good, right? Convince them. It'll be fun. I don't know why they don't want to watch this teenage girl mermaid show with me. It's kind of cringe, Vynn. That's the beauty of it. I don't know why you don't like cringe shows. That's the fun part. Rather watch Winx Club. I unironically love Winx Club, and I can't believe you just said I would rather watch Winx Club as a negative connotation. It was good, right? Right? They don't understand us. They don't understand us. Man. I can't believe this. Blaze and the Monster Machines is peak. It was peak. It was so good. I like watching it with my cousin. That was the only reason I was actually watching it, but I don't know why my cousin ended up watching it in Spanish. I think my auntie, technically, had set the thing to Marvel Comics. She had set it to Spanish for something that she was watching and then didn't set it back. So he was stuck watching like 4 different episodes of Blaze and the Monster Machines over and over again. And he was locked in too. I mean, they were on the TV talking about some words that I don't know, and he was locked in. I mean, damn. I'd rather watch this over Velocipaster again. Exactly. Y'all, you guys don't want me to start subjecting you to the movies I actually love. In fact, you know what? Just because you guys think I'm joking, it really is a real movie. It's a real movie. It's free on youtube.com. Oh shit. There. It's called The Pregnancy Pact. You should want to watch cringe over whatever the fuck this is. This is trash. And I watched it. And I'll make you watch it. It was shot like they had a budget of an iPhone 6 and a Clip Champ subscription. You don't want to watch this. You don't want to watch this. They're just gonna be hot. Oh no, exactly. You want to behave yourself so you are not subjected to the pregnancy pact movie in which a bunch of teenage girls in the same high school allegedly make a pregnancy pact, and the worst thing that happens to one of them is that during the pregnancy she like hemorrhages or something. It's amazing you'd watch that a second time. Second, brother, this be like my 5th time. What are you talking about? I love shit movies. I wouldn't be torturing me. I would be torturing you. Who came up with this? Well, a bunch of middle-aged mothers, pretty much. Basically, in the 2010s, especially in the early 2010s, there was this fear of teenage pregnancy, and every parent was like, your child's gonna get pregnant, so they started releasing a bunch of movies about teenage girls getting pregnant so that they would scare teenage girls into not getting pregnant. Now people are crying because there's no babies. Wow. How do you find these gems? Let me tell you. I used to sit in my house with my mother and look at Lifetime movies. Let's go look at Lifetime, okay? The Lifetime Movie Network. And you know what? Actually, I can subject you to even worse, because I can subject you guys to Tubi. You guys want to watch Tubi movies? No, you don't. You don't want to watch Tubi movies. Hold on, I'm going to close this tab. Okay, so let's open Lifetime. My Husband's Killer Affair. Suitcase Killer. Desire. A Temptation Story. Not My Family. Give Me Back My Daughter. Hold on, let's go. Oh, okay, it's just these movies on the top page. You just don't want this. You don't want me to rock up with the Lifetime movies. You don't want me to rock up with the Tubi movies too. And I don't mean we're gonna watch these ones. These are good movies, okay? These are movies that have aged out of like public domain or some shit like that. I'm talking, we're gonna be watching Tubi original movies, okay? And you don't want to watch these Tubi original movies with me. You don't want to watch these, I promise. They look... Pookie! Pookie, what are you doing on my television? Pookie, please. I didn't know you were streaming. No, no, don't play it. Don't play it. Don't play it. Don't play it. You don't want to watch Broken Bonds or Twins or Mo Waffles. Mo Waffles. Married to a baller too. Oh, between the sheets. Glamp. Now, what the hell? When did you get access to an R.L. Stine film? R.L. Stine, my goat? My goat is on Tubi? Never mind. Tubi's good. Never mind. That changed my opinion of Tubi right there. My goat is on Tubi. Can you read the synopsis of that, please? Which one? Which one? They all have absolutely peak cinema titles. Which one do you want me to read a synopsis of today? Fan of mine. Interesting. Glamping. Hydroballer. What was this? I just death name. Ooh. Really quick, I'm gonna sign up for a Tubi account. I don't have a Tubi account, but we finna register for one right here, right now. First name, Vynn. Email, a ventriloquist, actually. That's my public email, so it's fine. It's literally the one that I tell you guys to message me at if you have any inquiries. Don't abuse it though. I will close it down. Password. Age 23. Gender female. Nice. Now I have a Tubi account. Tubi and chill. The hag one. Alright, yeah. Hag. Hag Zusa? Pig hag? Oh shit, I gotta start reading captions on everything now, because what the hell? I need to know what pig hag is about, actually. After a decade apart, Rowan rents his spare room to Mag, a self-proclaimed hag, whose obsession with him grows into a life or death showdown. Jane DeWitt. Jane DeWitt is a name that I've seen today. Vera and the Pleasures of Other is a title that I've seen today as well. It's definitely a title. Alright, let's go look at Pig Hag. Jody is ready to commit to a partner and have kids, but can't seem to find the right guy. When she meets someone special, she feels hopeful. This is a romance? With a title like Pig Hag? Oh, girl. Do it. Yeah. Hello. That person, me. That's so fun. The slut? I don't know if that's in English based off of just like the thing. Yeah, it's in Hebrew. A vibrant, beautiful mother enjoys meaningless sexual trysts until a young veterinarian falls under her spells and challenges her polyamorous ways. Oh my god! You delete your platform. Delete your platform. You cannot be. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's me. They made a movie about me. They made a movie about me looking for my best friend. And that's a warning and a promise. I'm coming for you, Boogie. Three women venture deep into the woods of Illinois. In search of a mythical creature, but their attempt to capture it on film takes a terrifying turn. I don't know what I want to watch first. I want to watch all of these first. I want to watch every single one of these first. Is this a hag category? I don't know if there is a hag category. I just know that Tubi knows what I want. Tubi knows what I want to watch. Is why we keep seeing hag stuff. Add to my list. Actually, while we're here, we're just gonna add all of these to my list. Add to my list. I'm not into romance. I do think I've seen this before, which is why I'm gonna add this to my list. Like, I remember. I'm interested in this. The title has me interested, but it's not. Oh. No, well, start playing. All of a sudden, my internet's really good. All right, let's see. Nah, Squid Games, knockoff, Octo Games. You saw it too. You saw it too. Not Squid Games, knockoff, Octo Games. And then I think this is a knockoff of the Truth or Dare movie, because I don't remember the actual Truth or Dare movie looking like that. We have to watch Octo Games. Lechuza? Click. Jeremiah and Elena's camping trip turns into a nightmare when they ignore a cursed older woman's warning and encounters a winged demon. Okay, Lechuza. I gotta watch that one later, not gonna lie. Tall, hot, blonde. The Bad Orphan. Damn. So me. Ragnarok. Okay. I think we're not gonna see any. Oh, I Dream of Jeannie is on here? I have to, because it's my childhood. The Mail Lady 3. It was so popular they made 3 sequels. Like Leprechauns in the Hoods. Jamie Foxx? Wait, what's this? We got anime on Tubi? We got anime on Tubi? We have to watch Tubi anime. Oh, we have to watch Tubi anime. Oh, we have to watch Tubi anime. See how I didn't click on anything wholesome? Because my brain is a freak brain. It's not a normal brain. I have Gooner brain, actually. You better Frogman and You Better Watch Out is crazy. Gush. I feel like that's a gay romance. A Teacher's Obsession. A Midnight's Night. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah. The Cuddle Games. Oh my god, don't disagree. This is more virgin. Oh goodness. I don't even know what kind of games would be in a Velour themed death game show. For Detroit by Detroit was a crazy category that we are going to go look at in a minute. Oh, Ouija, A New Beginning. I've always wanted to see that. Oh, classic Family Feud sounds fun. We could have like a game night. But Where the Blob sounds like an R.L. Stine title, so therefore I must click it. Yep. Nope. Yep. Still putting it on my list. I do not want to see that. The original VHS is on here? Oh my gosh, we have to watch that. VHS is such like a good cinema. Young and Cursed, me. Ouija Summoning. We have to watch all of Ouija. Okay. I have no idea, but that looks so edgy. Alright, alright, alright. Well, now that looks exactly up my alley. Okay. I don't think we're gonna see anything else that's crazy here. So I'm gonna move on because I need to know what For Detroit by Detroit means. I didn't see it earlier. I was not looking, so I have to go look at, For Detroit by Detroit. Hello, I will not be watching Venom. Detroit. Oh, look at these gold star titles. The side piece full body massage. Plug love. A love story from the streets. I think I've seen He Played Me. The Dirty D. You talk to up. Hurt and super. Queen of the D. Black men don't cheat too. Black men don't cheat. One should have been the first one to tell you that they was lying. My man. Ooh, me when the Vinsomniacs exist. My man. Every 10 minutes is fine for this absolute high quality cinema. He played me too. You let him play you the first time and then let him play you again, girl. Hurt people with the most fucking I love making VFX type person in the background. Look at this. The quality of that is really bad, is what I was trying to say. Oh. The Bag Girls. Interesting. Sons of a Preacher. Okay. Let's see. Oh. No, there's the first one. Okay. None of these are scaring me as much as the other ones were. These look like your typical Tears of a Hustler. Allure Novi. Swallow the Kiss of Death. Grand Theft Auto Murder City. Grand Theft Auto would not approve of this title. You're not a legitimate member of the family gang. You're like the one person who's not invited to the function. East Side Story. I read first. I'm so sorry. OnlyFans. I don't know if I could handle all the sheer peakness of these videos. Nobody. I'm finding it. Ooh. I'm finding it. Wait. We gotta look at the description of this aptly titled movie. It's nobody. NFL prospect Clutch Williams battles chaos as Agent Molly schemes to end his romance with Brielle, risking his future both on and off the field. Oh my god. Hometown talent. Yep. I'm sure. I'm so sure. Out of pocket. That's exactly what this whole page is. Quick money spelled wrong. I'm finding it. Heartbreak and homicide. Okay. What in the discount weekend? Discount the weekend. What are you doing here? City boy. These look so phenomenal. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Why do men cheat? Why do anyone cheat? They're all trash. No, we have to watch this first. This is my favorite. This was one of my all-time favorite horror movies. I loved I love the Babadook. I love the Babadook. You guys do not understand how much I love the Babadook. I think it is a bad movie with the best premise and lore. I could go into the lore right now, right? And how the Babadook is an allegory for like trauma and bad mental health, and like how the story portrays a good illustration of somebody who's beaten down by the world. Okay, so the Babadook is a story of a mother and her son who recently lost, not recently, but like it's the story of a woman who lost her husband. Basically, the plot goes like this, in order, because it's not played out in order in the movie. This woman was on the way to give birth, and then her and her husband got into a car accident, causing her husband to die, but her son was born that day. Now, 7 years later, her son has these like issues, like he's got some like emotional regulation issues, and she finds this book that's titled The Babadook that her son wants her to read. So she starts reading her son, and it's like the Babadook is like in your house and he knocks on your door, and then he'll kill you, like your pets and your kids, and then he'll kill you. Like basically he'll like end your life. And so she destroys the book, but the book is still like haunting her, and she starts seeing images of the Babadook going around town. And as this is happening, she also has like a weird wisdom teeth infection thing that's going on, and like her son's behavior is getting more and more erratic because he's scared of all the things that are happening, seemingly supernatural things that are happening around him. And he's like, there's a scene from the movie that was like went viral for a little bit. It's very funny. It's like the mom going, "I hate you," and her son going, "I love you, I hate you." And Babadook scene. I can't watch the trailer, but I'm gonna see if I can find the scene that like was everywhere. Anyway, I can't find it, but basically as like things go on, the mom becomes like more irritable, and she starts seeing the Babadook as well, and it's like all this creepy scary. Okay, and now in this true Vynn spoiler category, the Babadook is not like real, but he's an allegory for the mom's clinical depression and how bad her mental state is after she lost her husband, and she's alone raising her kid, and she's working her job, and how like poor of a state that she's in. And then the movie ends with her after she kills the dog, mind you, and CPS shows up to try to take her son. The movie ends with her confronting the Babadook and saying that, you know, she can't like let it have her son. And then it still lives in the basement, and they feed it worms, but it's like more manageable and small now. It's just literally an allegory for a mother's depression and poor mental health. Oh, Destroy This Tape is such an ominous title. I do want to watch this. The Last Blockbuster sounds like a creepypasta. We have to watch that. God said give them drum machines. That's crazy. Sky Sharks? Oh, come on now. I'm guessing the Babadook is here is because like it wasn't a popular movie by any means. Like it's a niche horror watch, but I feel like it's worth the time if you want to like watch it. It's just a little boring is all. No, leave the Phantom of the Opera alone. I'm so sick of the Phantom of the Opera. Do we have anything else here that's semi-popular? Like the Babadook is a niche obscure horror that's kind of like a crazy pool, just like one of the pools that I'm thinking of. I don't know. It was a movie about a girl and a kid moving into a house, and there was like these little fairy demon things living in the basement or some shit. Gehenna, Where Death Lives. Nosferatu? That can't be the Nosferatu I'm thinking of. Okay. It's the original Nosferatu. Okay. That's different. I was gonna say, that just came out. How the hell is it on Tubi? I almost choked. Oh no, I'm interested in that just because that's anime. Okay. So that's all of that section. We got a good movie collection going on here. We got a good movie collection. They got shocked if we're on here because that was a good movie. Tubi movies are movies that have just kind of aged out of public domain. It's really all that it is. Like they're gonna be movies that are bad movies, but sometimes it's not like that the movie is bad. It's just that the movie is like unpopular. Although I don't know how Jurassic World got on here, or Horton Hears a Who. Norman, we have to watch this too. We have to watch both of these. Oh my goodness, I don't know how Rio got on here either. Shrek the Third. How the fuck did you get Shrek the Third on here? Okay. All right, those are the featured. I am not watching Empire. I still have nightmares about when I was a kid and everybody was talking about Empire. I'm not watching Empire. Let's see what they got in the adult animation section. I'm so ready. I'm sorry, Riding Bean was the name. I was gonna not acknowledge. No! Leave me alone. I don't want to see. Oh! Let's go! Oh my god, I don't know what to watch first. I'm so overwhelmed. I could start watching shit tonight. You guys would never listen, okay? This movie had me as a chokehold. This movie was my security password for games because I love this movie so much. It has the most obscure ending in the world, and I want to subject every single one of my friends to this fucking movie because this movie is so weird, so obscure, and it's a French movie. It is the only French movie I've ever seen, and when I talked to Elise for like the first time, I was like, have you ever heard of this movie? And she was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Ventral Shade? And I have talked about this on my channel before. I have sung one of the songs from this movie. It's a musical movie on this channel before. My vision's not quite right, but glasses make me look a sight, enough to give the world a sprite like a fade. Wearing specs. Oh, my fiery little sprite. Conflagration in the night. It's from that movie. I am not watching Tree Friends, but I am watching Soul Station. I love Dead Space. I'm not watching a Halo movie. I'd rather just play Halo. We have to watch Silent Hill. Now that feels a little... Immigrants, LA Dolce Vita. That feels crazy. The Haunted World of El Super Bisto. Those are crazy. Oh, Melvin's Macabre. This sounds pretty cool though. Is that Cyanide and Happiness? It is Cyanide and Happiness. Space Cats. City of Rot, God Killer, The Last Fiction, Dead Space, Dante's Inferno again. Do I know the difference? No. Do I love Dante's Inferno? Yes. There goes the neighbors. Crazy title. Oh, I saw clips of this the other day. I don't want to watch it, but I saw it. That is an epic looking screen. Night of the Living Dead reanimated sounds pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Are there anything else that's really catching my attention here? Oh wait, no, there's Inuyasha. I've never heard of that. What? I mean, I look. He bites my finger. I kind of want to watch that. Mary Shelley on the title makes me want to click on it, and it also makes me not want to click on it. I might have to think about that one. Oh my goodness, I've seen this. And we have to watch Magical Girl shit because obviously that's who I am. Okay. That's the adult animation section. I have an anime section. Sure, let's click on indie movies. The passion is coming out for sure. Oh yeah, you talked about this not too long ago. Exactly. Showed us a scene too. Exactly. RVB? I've never seen that. Can we take a moment to tank out sponsors? This stream is about you by Inner Demons. Tank out sponsors this stream. Wait, are you asking about my mental? Nah. It was just because I'm literally doing everything that I've been thinking about today. So the stream is sponsored by my inner... How the fuck did they get... Is that something special? Couple random seasonal anime from a few years ago. Oh, I've never seen it. They just got some random big names on this list. But I'm a Cheerleader is here. This movie's really gay. Really. 28 Weeks Later is on here. This movie is really gay and we're gonna watch it together. Frozen is on here. Maybe I was cut out for Tubi. Maybe I'm who they made Tubi for. The House That Jack Built is on here and I'm a little scared. I've heard of it. I'm not sure if I've like seen it. Hush is on here. Babadook. Suddenly you guys become fully aware of how much I don't like romance or anything that's not like horror, because so far the only romance movie that I put on here is But I'm a Cheerleader, which is a gay romance. It's okay. It's okay. You guys are gonna love it. It's really funny. It's a comedy and it's hilarious actually. It's less love and more comedy. She's sent to like a conversion camp and it's very like obvious that even the converters are like kind of gay. So this is really hilarious. The Summit I've heard of. Island of the Seals, no, but I've heard of Island of the Blue Dolphins. Damn. They have a lot of indie movies. They have a lot of indie movies here. Is that a Nicolas Cage movie? I'm not watching it purely because it's a Nicolas Cage movie. Every time you watch a Nicolas Cage movie, it suddenly feels like you did a ton of drugs. Just a ton. Nicolas Cage really only makes movies that make you feel weird. Um. Oh, we have a Rec 3. I have to watch that. Summer 03? Damn. I was like 1 year old then. Okay. Let's see what they have in Spanish for my... Yeah, I think so. K-hopping on Tubi tonight. It's not special, just really new compared to other anime here. Nicolas Cage movies are a trip. Yeah, you could literally be on acid and you would not predict the things that happen in a Nicolas Cage movie. I wonder if they have English subtitles. Where are the telenovelas? Where are the telenovelas? I can't speak Spanish. I want you to know. So, yeah, but I can recognize the word telenovela. Let's go. I was like, I don't know which one is supposed to be the telenovela section. Finds it immediately. Oh, I don't know what this is about, but this looks amazing. Lo que la gente cuenta. Sí. Whatever this is about. Sí. Master Chef Mexico. I do love a good cooking show. Todo por amor. Hell's Kitchen in Espanol. Oh. La esclava is Sora? I don't know what that says. This done. I'm solely going off vibes. If you were... Ah! Yeah, we're watching the Smurfs. What is Wordle? I've never heard of that in my life. I just saw it on the screen and was like, damn, that looks like it'll be fun. Also, I have the screen like sized out, so let me size back in the screen actually. Let me size back into the screen. There we go. All right. Now you can see everything I'm seeing. Mi gorda Bella? My beautiful fat girl? My beautiful fat girl? Is that what I'm reading? Does that say my beautiful fat girl? Can I do that? Rap, can I do that? Anyways, I'm curious. I don't know what pitufos means, but yeah, los pitufos. Is that Breaking Bad? Metastasis. What if my first time watching Breaking Bad isn't? I just feel like that's very on brand for Ventral Shade Channel. Hermanitas calle? Cuando vivas conmigo? Le Guzman. Now that's a title I can get. La Esclava Madre? Is that a sequel? Yep. Frissels. Oh my god. I've never heard of any of these series. But if it's got your attention, clearly it has to go on the list. Oh, Premonition. Where is Chicky? The Haunting Hour. That's interesting. Why is the title in English? Why is it not El Haunting Hora? La Teacher de Inglés. The English teacher? Why he look like that? La Mujer de Judas. I don't know what mujer means. Los Nuevos Detectives. I don't know. The 9 detectives? I don't know. El Sexo de Bill. I don't know what that means either. I'm gonna watch it though. So Serve and Protect. I'm gonna put that on the list. My Cousin Ciela. Okay. You can see where I do and do not know Spanish at. Good night. Get some rest. You can see where I do and do not know Spanish. You can see a hard line where my Spanish stops. Love, I don't know what the usage of K here is, and then like engagement, I think. I'm gonna put that there. Esta serie contiene episodios unitarios que cuentan diferentes historias basadas en los dramas humanos de mujeres reales en situaciones cotidianas. I know that I don't want to watch it based off what Spanish I did know. Thank you for telling me that that's basically reality television, and I'm not interested. Oh, sobrevivientes. I don't know what that means. That looks good, though. It looks pretty good. This is an interior house decorating show. I can read that. Mama. I want to watch it just because the main character is hot. La Bandida. Ooh. Lots of religious shows here. Ser bonita no basta. Juana la Virgen. Yeah. La Niñera. Estefania? Stephanie? Señorío de Pasiones. Herederos. Well, that's a title that got my attention. Grace Point. I've never heard that, but I love this actor, David Tennant, so I'm gonna click on that as well. Tales to Keep You Awake in Spanish. I don't know what, but something about her eyes. So seeing her reflection in your eyes or something, probably. Negra Consentida. Titles. It means deceptive love. Oh, look at that. I'm getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. La Regent. Oh, no tengo. That's not the word I was looking for. Barbarita desconoce toda la verdad sobre sus... No sé. Y en su historia de amor, history of love, si se unen los prejuicios, I'm hoping that's prejudice, y la inevitable attraction, su piel canela. I don't know, bro. They hate me in Spain. They hate to see me coming in Spain. My Spanish teacher's crying as we speak. I don't want to know, actually. El conflicto tribunal de... I feel like this is a court type situation. I'm interested. Toda un dama. Toda un dama. I don't know the difference between Toto and Toda. This lady and her 7 fucking kids. Something Midsummer. Let's see. Is there anything else catching my 3 sisters? That catched my attention. My 3 daughters? Hermana? I don't remember. What is this word? Cale Luna? Cale Sol. La Bruja, the witch! The witch! The witch! I don't even gotta think about what La Bruja means. Ah, sí, La Bruja. Te amo, La Bruja. I don't think I did it right. It's consenting someone as black, but I don't know if it's Afro-Latina. That sounds hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Unique mi cuesta la vida. Sí. Hospital Vale Norte. I hate hospital dramas. Un matrimonio por siempre. We got anime in Spanish here. Let's go. Buena vida realidad. I don't watch that. I think we have a good one. Now, this looks like a romance drama show, and I'm a little interested, if I'm not gonna lie. Luisa Fernanda? I don't know what that means. Am I satisfied? I might be satisfied. Yeah, I'm satisfied with my Spanish. Yeah, get me out of here. I do not want to be in the Spanish section. I speak English. I will learn Spanish some other time. Girl Interrupted is a title I've seen before. Eyes Wide Shut is something I've never heard. Spy Kids. Hell yeah. Call me by your name. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days has to be on the list, as well as this. These are movies that I love. We put Paranorman on the list, right? I love Paranorman. We have to put Wrong Turn on the list because that was my first ever horror movie, and I watched it with my brother, and I don't know why he had me watch an incest redneck murder story. I'm glad I don't have a brother anymore. Having siblings is the worst. I'm so sorry for all of you. I know the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a historical piece. I just don't want to. I'm so sorry. Beyonce's Obsessed is here. Alright, we gotta put that on the list. Why would this be on the list? Why are they trying to traumatize people? Alright. No, not Die Hard. Not Die Hard. No. I don't want to. Anaconda! Let's go. The girl with the dragon tattoo was okay. Ghost Ship. Now that's trash. I read Shotas. There's Ugly Betty, but the OG show is in Spanish, and I liked it so much for... Wait. I've actually heard a breakdown of Ugly Betty. Funnily enough. I don't know why I ended up watching it. I think I was just watching like a breakdown of Spanish telenovelas at the time. But I ended up watching a breakdown of Ugly Betty for sure. Okay, recommended TV. How did the Looney Tunes show end up on this? This is my childhood. I will definitely go to sleep during that if I put that on there. I never watched Degrassi. What's New Scooby-Doo has to be on the list for when I get too scared, inevitably, of some of these horror stories. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You has to be on the list. All they need is Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, and I will be the happiest girl that's ever existed. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated lives in my head rent-free. The Oblongs, I think we already put on my list, or I don't know. Hell's Kitchen has to be on my list. I actually didn't enjoy Littlest Pet Shop. I also hate the Bernie Mac show, but that's because of my childhood. I did not like the Garfield show even when it was airing. I also didn't enjoy the Garfield Legends. Ninja, go! Ninja, go! Start showing my age all of a sudden. And 16. All of a sudden, you know exactly what age I am. I don't care. I was a Ninjago fan as a kid, and it came on Wednesdays when I had to go to church. What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo. The Chelly's back to you. What's new, Scooby-Doo? I didn't care for Everybody Hates Chris, but only because everybody treated Chris like shit. It made me sad. I did like River Monsters. I hated Rabbit's Invasion. It actually pissed me the fuck off. I didn't enjoy Mr. Bean or Braceface. I don't know why Kid Me watched Happy Tree Friends. Was that Goosebumps? I'm not gonna watch the Caligari sisters. I just thought it was funny that they had their own TV show that I've never seen because I've only ever seen them on TikTok. Is that Power Rangers? Go, go, Power Rangers. We have to add Goosebumps to the list. Goosebumps was one of my all-time favorite shows as a kid. And if you can't tell, I am absolutely deeply infatuated with everything R.L. Stine makes. In fact, my ideal library would feature all of his books. And I would read them. Magic, School Bus. Cruising down on Main Street. Hell yeah. Another Power Rangers. We're not going to watch all these Power Rangers, I promise. But we are gonna put them on the list so that when I'm bored, I am watching the Power Rangers. And another Scooby-Doo. I don't think I watched much of that one. I have never heard of this Yu-Gi-Oh! I have never heard of this Power Rangers before in my life, but I'll put it on the list. Is that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Lexi? Ooh, the original one. Or the 1990s one. Not the original. I've never seen the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pokemon Black and White. This was the series I grew up with. And yes, I loved this series. And yes, I think the mom was the worst, actually. From Everybody Hates Chris, she actually pissed me the fuck off. She made me so mad. Especially if you look at how Chris treated her. Chris loved his mom. Like, he feared her, but he loved her. And yet she dogged him time and time again. Pissed me the fuck off. Because he just found them all. Pokemon Black and White was the one I grew up with. And as a kid, I had a crush on Silas. The green-haired Pansage owning Pokemon trainer from the first gym that Ash goes to. Specifically, Silas and not his brothers. I did not like Pansy or Panpour very much. Nope. Nope, go back. Oh, I've seen clips of this show and I want to watch it because it's so unserious. I've never seen Pokemon XY and I'm not interested in any. I wonder if my favorite peak show is here. But first we're going to look through this list and then we're going to go find the Beyblade Metal Fusion. Beyblade, let it rip. Let's fight an epic battle. Face off and spin the metal. No time for doubt now. No place for backing down. And yes, I do know the full of that song. This Jinga Yugane. I think about him all the time. Gen 5 was the first gen I truly loved. I think Mystic Force came after Dino Thunder. Oh, I was too old. Bro was terrible mom. Hey, Lordy. Yeah. She was really bad. That was rage bait. I don't know why they thought it was so funny to have like the abused child trope back there, but oh, it used to piss me off so bad. I'm like, just treat your children good. It's not that bad. It's not that hard. Yes. No. You're not allowed to slander. You're not allowed to slander Beyblade Metal Fusion. That was the best, and it's better than Beyblade Burst. And I don't know what you're talking about. It's not my fault that you don't have taste. Yeah, I think you need to go back and rewatch it and clean your brain of whatever bias you have towards the worst Beyblade series in the game. I have memories of watching Black and White on my 3DS. How the hell were you watching it on your 3DS? I hated Talking Tom. It's a shame you can't watch DComs on here, but it makes sense because I would love to subject you to Disney Spanish telenovela DComs. Those things were straight good. Gas, if you will. I actually started watching The Good Witch and I never finished. Shaun the Sheep. I don't remember much of it. how much longer this is gonna go on. I'm gonna type it in because I want to not forget it, but it's probably not gonna be here because it was kind of a big show. Yeah, it's not on here, but the reason you see this actor is because she played the main actor in that series, basically. Ghost Whisperer is so good. If you've never seen it, I suggest giving it a watch. It is a horror series, so you have to be like a little afraid. But basically, Ghost Whisperer is about this girl named Melinda Gordon, and her whole life she's been able to see ghosts, and she finally comes to accept that she has to help the ghosts like move on to find peace. And so she's going through the series helping ghosts, and she's able to see some parts of how they died and their extreme emotions. But at some point it just goes balls to the wall. Like her husband dies and then his ghost goes into another man who becomes her new husband after the ghost leaves him. Also, he's her husband just in general throughout the after her husband dies. This is her original husband, and he was great. He was so sweet and supportive. I think his name was Jim. And at some point around like season 3 or something, the ghosts start revolting. Like instead of going into the light, which is to find peace and move on to like the afterlife, they choose to stay on Earth and live in vengeance. And this guy starts collecting them up for some sort of ghost demonic army. I don't know if it ever finished or if they just stopped making the episodes, but it was so good. Card Fight Vanguard. Never seen it, but I recognize the game. Never seen it. Bakugan and Vanguard. Never seen it. What is with these card games, though? They had episodes on the Nintendo eShop. eShop, rip. This is my mom's shit back in the day. Your mom had good taste. Mom had good taste. Because that show is so genuinely peak. Just as you start talking about Bakugan, it just summons it. Summoning Bakugan. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I only ever watched the animated show with that. Is that fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Well, I'll be damned. Also, Puka was really fun. I have no idea what the show is. Okay. I think we've gotten to the part where I'm confused about what's going on. And that means, oh, okay. The Masked Singer. Forged in Fire I liked. I liked it. In Ryan Trahan has his own show. Forged in Fire I liked. I enjoyed that in like high school. No. Yeah, we made it to the end. Oh, what's leaving soon? Ew. Ma is leaving soon? I guess we have to watch that soon. Tyler Perry's Acrimony is leaving soon. Damn. That kind of sucks. Wrong Turn is leaving soon. And The City. We have to watch those. We have to. I have to watch those. I may not subject you guys to it because I would have like a full-on marathon watching these shows. Spy Kids 2, Island of Lost Dreams. Yeah. I don't know when they're leaving, but we gotta watch that too. Insidious Last Key. Yeah, we gotta watch that too. The original Shrek and Shrek 2. I don't need to watch this again. I think I've seen them plenty. Oh, the original Spy Kids. Spy Kids Game Over, which is the least liked movie in the series, but it's most liked by Ventral Shade channel. I didn't see anything I wanted to. I did not enjoy School of Rock. Was that a Green Scorpion? Stuart Little. I didn't enjoy Stuart Little either. I'm so sorry. I think it got canceled before it finished. God damn it. Blades of Glory was a fever dream. You guys are... I've never heard of some of the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yep, that checks out. I'm surprised Napoleon Dynamite isn't on this list. Not to be confused with Napoleon Bonaparte, who I actually did confuse for a little bit. Liam Neeson in Taken 3 is crazy. green room. Death becomes her. Okay, is that all the movies I care about? Lots of Liam Neeson here. West Side Story is on here, so that's pretty interesting. Kiss the Girls is a title. You got the bombe shine. You got the kiss the girl. They have got to stop naming these movies Shaft. Oh, VHS is leaving soon, so we have to watch that pretty soon. I want to force you guys to watch VHS with me. It's very important. It's a Stuart Little too. How do you know? I just know. Okay, I think I'm happy with looking at this list, especially after that. I am happy. Yeah, I am happy. Back by popular demand. It left and came back immediately. On now is Family Feud. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Fuck. Damn. Okay, chat. Sorry. I'm gonna click in a Family Feud. You know, I gotta click in a Family Feud. What was the question? All right. I'm gonna ask you guys the question. Name something you do to make your wife's dreams come true. That was the question. It's time for Family Feud. Yeah, I just wanted to look. Gives the weakest like battle on symbol I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. Get her a pet. That would make me happy. Your wife? Yeah. The number one answer is still on the board. You guys are married. What makes your wife happy? Oh, nobody stole. Okay, here are the number one answers. Pause the stream if you don't want to be spoiled. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Okay, marry her, dream vacation, divorce her, give her jewelry. Those were on the board. Those are what was on the board. I can't say on YouTube. That was not on the board. Get her a heartfelt gift. I guess that's on the board technically. Get her food. You know what? Real and true. You do know what women want. I want to eat food right now. I'm thinking about it. Divorce. Yeah. Divorce is crazy. Divorce is so surprisingly popular answer. Hold on. You'd be surprised by how many people want a divorce. Terrible partners are everywhere. I know, it looked like I was staring you guys down, but I wasn't. I was trying to download the Tubi app on my phone. Alright, so now we got some show ideas. I guess what I'll do... I don't really want to bloat my streams with it, you know. Bro, if I ever get divorced, I'm just living alone. I'm just gonna take him with me. That's it. Divorce, nah, baby, we going together. We're done. You want to be done with me, and I want to be done with life. So together we go. What I want, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's right, I said it. If the life you wish you had was sugar, spice, and everything, the bad girls think it's so tough. Don't you wish you could roll with us? Love to hate, cause we bad, we know. Welcome to the Bad Girls Club, the Bad Girls. So now we have a good watch list of shows. I don't think I'm gonna watch all of them on stream, just because you guys would have like 12-hour streams if it was up to me. Because I love back-to-back binging, just series, movies, and other stuff. So what I'll probably do is hold like some Twitter Spaces some nights where I'm just watching some of the series, and then other nights or on specific days of the week, I'll host like a movie night or something. And we'll have to think about what day of the week that is. Like Friday is the most optimal day, but I don't know if it's optimal for me, if that makes sense. So sorry if you were wondering, I am still looking at the list. I'm just very curious on the stuff that they have. They have Marvel's The Runaways on here? Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hunter. They have Hunter. They have Hunter. Oh shit. Y'all might not see me for a while. Y'all might not see me again for a while. Y'all will be like, what happened to Vynn? She's watching Hunter. What happened to Vynn? She's watching Goosebumps. The truth is that I can binge a lot more shows in a setting than the average person, so I'm not going to subject you guys to that, but I will pick a movie or a show every so often and be like, this is what I'm watching if you want to watch it, and like live update me or something like that. Something else. Oh, they have the Twilight Zone on here. I love that. I love the Twilight Zone. Something that I wish that they had that I'm really in love with is Charmed, the original. That would make it my perfect list. Y'all would actually never see me again. Cause I don't know. I think about Charmed often. She's the girl next door. Not the Charmed thing, by the way. They have wolf blood? She's the girl next door. Is it me? Okay. I need to stop looking or else I am going to want to watch something because I love watching shows. Take us with you. You don't want to be with me. In fact, I might quite literally peace out soon to go watch some of these shows because I am so hyped right now. Like, it is in my bloodline to watch shit and good TV. Well, I guess it all worked out for you. You guys will not have to watch you guys will not have to watch H2O Just Add Water just because I found a lot more shit on Tubi than I thought I would. And now I want to watch all that. I was going in Tubi and chill. Pretty much. I just have so much I want to watch now. And the more I look, the more I want to watch. Like, they got Megan is Missing. Oh, on the mobile version, you can see how many days they have left for each show. You don't want to be with me. Yeah. Yeah, you don't. I know you don't. You're breaking my heart. You guys are filthy cheaters who break my heart on the daily basis. I know. All I need is pizza or tacos. My choice is tacos always, but pizza's pretty good too. Tubi had a lot more non-originals than I thought it would be. Yeah, like I said, Tubi mainly consists of stuff that like does not have like a heavy copyright hold over it. Megan is Missing that scene. I don't want to watch Megan is Missing. It exists for stuff that doesn't have a like heavy copyright hold over it, and so I'm able to the absolute slander. Crazy for you to say that. A certain soulmate. In fact, I sent my best friend a message about you earlier that basically consisted of the words, "You whore." Can't even use the right Oshi, or not the right Oshi, the right heart color. Whore. Condemned to your whore behavior. Do you think I'm not looking? Do you think my eyes are closed? I'm not slandering you. You can't even get my heart color right. Whore. I was on my phone. Then you should have had an easier time getting the right heart color. Floozy. It's the idea of calling me a slanderous. Listen, I can accept your ways, okay? I can accept it. But then to say that I'm slanderous is to lie in my face. I am a lot of things. I am not slandering you. I love you regardless. So just admit it. Android doesn't have the light blue heart. I would like you to know that nobody else has ever done that. Every time I see the hearts from everybody else, is the blue hearts, the light blue hearts. You're the only person with an Android. Exactly. For shame. Look at that. Look at that. Flex on them. More light blue hearts in the chat. Just say you love them both. I do love them both. It don't matter. I'm still gonna shame them. This is exactly how I work. Yeah, look at that. More light blue hearts. Look at that. Look. Getting shown up. Getting flexed on. Suddenly you can find the light blue heart. I use mine all the time. Wait, my Android does. Look. Call him out. For shame. Oh my goodness. Oh. I love to see it. You will not be recovering from it. Let me catch you using the wrong heart color in the future. Why? Whose heart color were you using? Couldn't be Ventral Shade Channel. Uh, okay. It's alright. I'll give you a kiss anyways. I love you, Floozy. I love you guys. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I'm not upset. I just thought it was hilarious. I really found it so funny. I was so amused. Ever seen the scene in the K-dramas where the like characters like what? And their eyes get like big and they stare really intensely? That was me. What? I wonder if they do have K-dramas on Tubi. Can I subject you guys to K-dramas? All of a sudden I'm craving barbecue and I don't like barbecue, so I feel like I'm losing my mind. Kurama Tengu. Japanese? Foreign TV. Bueno. It's mainly Spanish. Oh, they have Oh My Ghost here. They have Boys Over Flowers here. Do they have some of my other favorite K-dramas here? No way of separating what language they are based in, but okay. What is with shaman? So many series for shamans. They probably don't have my favorite K-drama, which is My Little Neighbor, because I'm pretty sure it's on Rakuten or Rakuten Viki maybe, which would mean that they wouldn't have it because it's like Rakuten Viki is very specific. High School Mystery Club. We gotta watch some K-dramas too. Oh, and C-dramas. We got C-dramas. C-dramas are so good. I need to like gather up some friends to watch like a C-drama. They keep this going and I'm gonna randomly find Empresses in the Palace here. Lord of Shanghai. I thought they had SS Gridman, but it's just regular Gridman. Okay, they do not have my favorite Korean dramas, but it's okay because I got to find some C-dramas, some Chinese dramas that I am very interested in seeing. So yes, very excited. Can you tell that I like TV across all genres? International in my TV television taste, except for French. I will never be watching French shows. Ventral Shade, please take a look at this French. No. You know, Ranma 1/2 is here. Oh, Inuyasha is here. Oh, the incest one is here too. Yeah, Yago no Sora. Yasuga no Sora. Okay. Oh, my idea is Gangnam Beauty is here too. The Rain in Spain is what I'm gonna click on as well. And we have lots of good choices now. I'm gonna torment you guys like it's my fucking job. You guys will not be escaping my TV and movie taste. We will mold you into loving exactly the type of stuff that I love. Wait, whose heart color is that? Android supported the light blue emoji, which was approved as a part of the Unicode 15.0 in 2022. My phone is from 2018, therefore I'm innocent. So you haven't updated your phone? Is that what you're trying to say? It hurts me that you don't like barbecue. I don't like sauce. She's getting lost in the sauce again. Yeah, the sauce is consuming her. It is. I'm just thinking of the potential to show you all crazy shit on a day-to-day basis. I could start every day off with a story, with another series, another movie. I can make you watch one episode a day of my special interest shows. Now that I found out that a majority of them are available here. Like, you guys don't understand how genuinely happy I am. I can show you so many shows that I unironically have loved for years. And some that I have never even heard of. So, of course, I'm like, hype. I'm interested. I'm just thinking of all the possibilities. And looking at more possibilities. Where else can we watch Chinese Anaconda? Okay. Alright. I was gonna say that I'm not gonna look anymore, but then I noticed that Tubi Kids existed, and I just really wanted to see what's chilling on there. I don't think The Haunting Hour is on there, which is one of my Haunting Hour. Oh wait, the Spanish version was, so that's fine. The fuck, the Very Hungry Caterpillar has a movie show, TV. Right, and then I wanted to look for the other Scooby-Doo series that I like. Okay. Now that I have confirmed the things that I enjoy are mainly on the list and can be added later as needed. All Dogs Go to Heaven was not on the list, but it is now. Can't wait to make y'all cry on a random day that I'm feeling kind of sad. Very happy. Pinned in a mousetrap to binge and watch movies. That's why you guys are insomniacs. You're insomniacs. I'm tempted to watch one now. But we are in a suboptimal position because I am currently sitting up and I need to lay down if I'm going to enjoy movies and TV shows. I need to be laying on my side, enjoying some side time if we're going to do that. Okay. Oh. Because I was in kids, that's why I was like, well, what happened to all of my selections? Yeah, I'll probably start a second stream, so that way those of you who want to go to bed can go to bed. Those of you who are not going to sleep, because I know some of you aren't. Y'all just don't sleep. We can subject ourselves to something. I'm trying to figure out if I want to watch something good or bad. Or scary or not. It's definitely going to be a movie. I can pop some popcorn. I'm trying to decide. We could watch a bad movie, but I'm kind of wanting to watch one of the good ones that we put on here. Got me all hyped for those. You know what? let's watch either Kabinari or But I'm a Cheerleader. No, okay. Let's do But I'm a Cheerleader or Jack and the Cuckoo Clock Heart. Those are the options. That's the point of the new stream, is so you can peace out and not come back and not feel any shame. I promise. I promise. Oops. I accidentally fell asleep between the two Vynn streams. Oh, you didn't have to put it in there. I'm putting up a poll. That way you guys aren't like pressured to conform. Cause I know some people just go along with the flow. Whoever could she be talking about? Okay, honeys. I'm putting up the poll now. It might lag out the stream a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's start a poll. We have But I'm a Cheerleader, rom-com. Then we have Jack and the Coo. I don't know how to spell cuckoo. I don't know how to spell cuckoo. Oh. The Coo Clock Heart. Rom tragedy. I'm gonna just put them both as roms, you know. I'm gonna also just take this off really quick. Okay. So now you have a choice on which romantic movie you want to watch. I have a VOD to catch up on, so I hope that you have fun. I'll definitely try to catch a movie you watch along sometime. Okie dokie. Go with the flow and then pass out. I love democracy. Okay. Enjoy voting in the poll. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh. I'm just watching the poll. It's so interesting. I'll keep it up the entire time that I go to the potty, okay? I go to the potty and I'll be right back. And then the poll will be over. Uh, mm, of course it broke. Right, that's my own strength. Now they probably duplicate it. Of course it broke while I wasn't looking. That seems like something it would do. It's been acting up real bad lately. Clearly you're not. Clearly not. There we go. Ah. Had to do all that over again. Oh! You didn't have to give me $5 for the wrong heart color. That was unnecessary. You just needed to promise to not do it again. And thank you for the $1. You didn't leave a message. What was it for? I appreciate it either way. Why would you do that while I'm in the restroom? I feel awkward coming back and being like, gotta talk about it now. Okay. So, we won, but I'm a cheerleader won, as opposed to Jack in the Cuckoo Clock heart. So now we're gonna go and make a thumbnail. We're probably gonna use Canva. Let's go ahead and put I'm a cheerleader. Let's just choose the really basic thumbnail. Open a new tab. I'll show you what I'm doing, just not off bat because I'm currently like downloading images and stuff. I don't want to risk what might happen if Canva suddenly decided to tell me all about it. Tell you guys all about me, technically. What if I overwrote everybody's decision to make us all watch Venom? The really shitty snake movie. I'm so sorry. It just crossed my mind. I just saw it and I was like, I could be evil, I could be a bad person. Yeah, it's the P fee. Why shouldn't I have to pay you for the P fee and not the other way around? Okay, so we're gonna open Canva. Then we're gonna let you guys come over here with me. All right, are you ready? Are y'all ready, kids? Aye, Captain. Ooh, let's do it. Okay, here we are. Hopefully, we're on Canva. And this is a guest, so I don't have to, I will have to log in. Ooh. Okay. Let's close this out. Log in. Continue with another way. Continue with email. I'm ready, Captain Vynn. I'm sorry, I gotta do a thumbnail. People have to know what they're getting themselves into if they click into the stream. I don't remember, but I'm a cheerleader being like egregiously long, so it should be fine. I hate this time, so I hate this vision. Still can't see each other anyway. Now, so what can we do? And it's always winter. No, I guess it's like December. I can only taste it when it's time for the train. Okay. I think we're good. I just created a new account. I was not gonna risk that. Okay, personal projects. Got it next. Yay. I say it with the least enthusiastic personality of all times. Alright. Landscape video. I usually go for the thumbnail one. Oh. There it is. Okay. So now what we do is we're going to... Don't make me scream. A has entered the chat. Download. Oh, that's my cat. Oh, I didn't download the art. Yeah, it's 1 hour 25 minutes. It's not too long. I don't see the art I used. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna work, but it's fine. Upload files. Oh, no, it did work. Oh, it's the lowest quality possible. Look at that quality. Oh, the quality is so bad. I don't know why that makes me giggle really hard. Save. Let's try again with a slightly less shitty quality, please. Okay, better. And then, set image background. Let's see. Oh, you guys have you been able to see this whole time? Yeah, you have. Alright. Then I usually do something like this. Very Vynn-esque expression. Then we'll come over here and that was really scary. Oh, my fault. Let's try that again. Close. Okay. Perfect. First time I didn't remove the background was the problem, so I had to get a version where the background is removed. Screenshots. Can we, thank you. Look at that, I can see my own color palette. I don't like to block the titles of things. It bothers me. Like, it bothers me on a level that it shouldn't, but it does. Oh, the whole page is locked. That's right. Don't ask me how I come up with my phrases. They're all just like improvised. I dead ass pull these out of my ass. And then I'll go for a font that looks eye-catching, but handwritten. I like handwritten fonts a lot. So this case, it'd probably be this one. Let's take you down here. And then I'll usually put it in the color of the most prominent color I can find, right? So in this case, this pink would be the most prominent color I could think of. And then I would put like an outline, but in this case, I'm gonna put like an effect, maybe. That works. And yeah, I'll go there and I'll leave that, and then I'll come over here and just download it. And bam, we have a thumbnail. So now what we're going to do is we're going to close this. I'm going to set up the next stream. I look a little freaky right now. I'll keep the blush on my face though. We'll close it. We'll open a new tab. It's actually attached to my YouTube. We'll open my YouTube channel. youtube.channel.venturalshade.com. Then we'll go to create, go live. We'll go from the last watch along we did, and we'll do another watch along, and it will be titled "But I'm a Cheerleader." Girl, so what? That's it. Girl, so what? Who cares? Alright. Then we'll change the thumbnail to the Not So Doomed Yuri thumbnail I just did. And then we'll set it up. And I'll see you guys over there. YouTube is like, stop speaking. Silence, mortal. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you in like literally less than 5 minutes. Okay. Bye.